Hey friends, welcome back to Beer and Beauty. It's Kasha here. So, it's October 1st. It is officially Halloween, basically. And today's video is going to be my September empties video. Here's all the products that I emptied out in the month of September. It was really interesting because a lot of these products I just used up in the last couple weeks, even though all month long I've been trying to aggressively use up as many products as I can. And here's what I managed to empty out this month. I thought I was going to empty out way more than I did, but I guess in the last couple days I did empty out quite a few things. So if you'd like to hear about what I used up in the month of September and my thoughts on those things, keep on watching. But first, today's beer of the day. And yes, it is that time of the year, of course. It's pumpkin beer time. This is one of my favorites, honestly. I think this one, I was thinking about it last night because I've tried this beer before. This is one of my favorite pumpkin beers on the market. There's just something sinister about it. It says here, scary good pumpkin ale. I would have to agree. There's just something, because not only is it pumpkin beer, but it's aged in rum barrels, so it gives it this other, like, velvety, sinister, kind of deep kind of flavor to it. So let's crack her open. Cheers. Yes, I think the artwork that is beautiful with it too. The little Rhodes Mary's Baby from Two Roads Brewing Company, very awesome brewing company that I support, and I've actually face painted at their beer festival, which is going to be featured on Beer Reviewed Researched when I finally get around to launching that. Hopefully maybe sometime in October, that'd be nice. October's a big beer drinking season, I think, too. If you're in search for a good pumpkin beer, as you might be this time of year, Rhodes Mary's Baby, cheers to that. Yes, it's got that rum barrel deepness, but it tastes like pumpkin and nutmeg and cinnamon spices, and it's just so good. Okay, so here's all the things that I emptied out this month. I forget the order I usually go in. I think I'll start with cleansers. Actually, the first thing I'll show you is, I guess, these wipes. So I emptied out another package of wipes inside my kit. This month has been really crazy. I haven't been doing a ton of makeup because I've been working at the Big E, which is the big festival that happens in the Northeast. It's a big institution. It's been going on for hundreds of years. And I face painted at it this month. So I went through a ton of wipes and I did lots and lots of face painting. I have considered possibly incorporating some face painting empties into this one. So yeah, this is my favorite brand of wipes that I like to use in my various makeup kits for cleaning my hands. And I did buy a big thing in bulk, like 500 wipes in bulk, to stuff this little baby up with and continue to use them, basically. I just mentioned that I was going to start showing face painting empties and like different empties for my various kits, especially now that it's October. It's going to be interesting to see if I empty out any face paints this October, which I probably will. I did empty out this Mama Clown White Fairy Dust glitter. The plastic of this bottle has yellowed because I've had it for so long, but cosmetic grade glitters are excellent. They go on very easily and they look gorgeous. This is just the iridescent one, and they last forever. They last forever, and they're cosmetic grade, so if you get them into your eyes, it doesn't hurt, and it's not likely to scratch your corneas. So it's awesome for that purpose, and it's very inexpensive. Like this little bottle, or this big bottle, this is a lot of glitter inside this bottle, and lasted me like a good year. Was like, I think $5. They go for around $5 or $6 a bottle like this, so that is awesome. And I do have another one of these going, so my answer to whether or not I would repurchase, the answer is yes. I already have. Next up is cleansers. So I did use up like a deluxe size sample, or like this could even be like a travel size cleanser from Korres. This is their Greek yogurt foaming moisturizing cleanser, foaming cream cleanser for all skin types. really love this. I feel like a little bit goes a long way. I just put on a little bit on the tip of my finger, and it really does a good job lathering up. I love the smell. I feel like it's non-drying too. It does clean your skin very nicely, gets right into those nooks and crannies and cleans it up nicely. Smells great. I feel like perhaps for people with sensitive skin, this would be a little bit irritating because it is pretty perfumed, pretty fragrancy. Okay, so this little bottle does not have the ingredients on it, but I can tell that it's gonna have some perfume in it because the smell is so decadent. It's just like I don't know, it just smells nice. You really kind of smell it a lot more when you're spreading it on your face, but because it is a cleanser, perhaps the little bit of fragrance that's in here is okay because you're going to be rinsing it right off, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't know if I'm going to be repurchasing this anytime soon, but I did really like this cleanser. I was really excited to have it to try. Yeah, it's really non-drying, smells amazing, does a good job foaming up, and it does create like a really kind of luxurious lather, which I like. And I like it a lot. I would recommend. As a matter of fact, I might even consider putting this into my empties. I had this kicking around for a long time, and I finally got around to using it this month, so that's awesome. Another item that I considered putting into my favorites at one point or another, but I didn't. But this is that's called a face gommage from the brand Skin & Co. Looks like this. What it is, it's a physical exfoliating scrub for your face. And again, I love this smell. It has like kind of like a sweet, nutty kind of smell. Perhaps that's the truffle ingredient here. Skin & Co. likes to use like truffle and truffle oil as an ingredient in so much of their skincare. And you know, there's no exception to this. Everything I've tried from Skin & Co. has been great. I really like about this physical exfoliator is that the granules in here are really fine, so they're not going to be tearing your skin like that, and you can always just, when you use a physical exfoliator like this, you can gently roll it over the surface of your skin and it will still give you a good amount of exfoliation. You don't have to dig it into your skin because depending on how sensitive your skin is, it might create little micro tears into your skin or even cause broken capillaries and such. But I really don't think that would happen with a product like this because these granules are so small and I really like them. I really felt like my skin was a lot softer after I used this. I just love the smell. I love the texture. If I were ever to be in another search for like a physical exfoliator, I still have a couple little ones kicking around that I'm going to be using coming up, so I'm not in the market for getting one anytime soon, but I'd be interested in using this again. Yeah, and I really like everything I've tried from Skin & Co. so far. I've tried their toner, which I'm actually really interested in repurchasing once I'm all out of toner, but I love their toner. I loved this item. I've also tried one of their facial sprays, and that one's really nice too. So A+ for this. So I guess you could count this as a kind of essence, as a facial spray from Pixi. I do have maybe like 2 more uses left in here, but for all intents and purposes, this is pretty much an empty, as you can see. This is the Pixi Vitamin Wake Up Mist with orange blossom and citrus extracts. Really lovely facial mist, and it lasted me a good amount of time, I guess. Now that I think about it, compared to some of my other mists, this is a smaller bottle. This has 2.7 fluid ounces in it. But yeah, I like the smell. I feel like it did create a little bit of a essence kind of effect. Like it's moistened up your skin so that other products would sink in deeper. And I think the orange blossom had a little bit of a brightening effect. So I think that was nice too. Would I repurchase? I don't think so. Out of the Pixi facial mists, I really like the hydrating milky mist. I think I'd be more inclined to repurchase that one before I were to repurchase this one. But this was very fun and interesting to try out. And yeah, there's lots of Pixi mists that I'm interested in trying. Like I've tried the glow mist that everybody knows and loves, and it is an excellent like dupe for like a little bit more of a skincare-y kind of dupe for MAC Fix Plus. Like I feel like the ingredients in there are a little bit more hydrating and like nice on the skin. almost kind of like in a skincare ingredient kind of way. And this one's definitely more of like a skincare product. And yeah, they say it's an energizing facial water. I feel like, yeah, it did hydrate a little bit, but not too much. I think oily people would love this. Or like normal to oily people. I'm a little dry, so it was nice to have this in the summer, honestly, because in the summer I don't need as much hydration. And it was just kind of nice to start the morning off with that like burst of orange, like citrusy kind of smells. And it was pretty invigorating and nice. It says it's a boosting treatment toner mist, gives a revitalist awakened effect to complexion. The orange blossom water base is blended with skin-loving citrus fruit extracts, lavender, and arginine. Really, the other day I had a gift card for Target. I came really close to getting a different like pixie mist to try out because I am really interested in trying out more of their mists. But I shall hold off, especially because I've got like 4 facial waters for facial mists that I'm using right now, so it's gonna be a long time before I need to, in the terms of my no buy, before I use them all up and actually need to buy a new one. So all set on facial mists for now. This is a good one. I guess this product is kind of like a serum-y product. Yeah, I use this as like my serum step, but this is a mask that I used up this month. Just a single sheet mask from Pharmacy. And I love the way Pharmacy masks grip onto the skin. Like the masks are super like thin, so they really grip onto your skin really nicely. And I felt like this was just luxurious, very hydrating, awesome. Not the most hydrating mask I've ever tried in my life, but I don't know. I think I would like to get another like more Pharmacy sheet masks in the future, just because I really love the texture of them. I love the way that they grip to the skin and how thin they are, and the way they really hug the contours of the skin. And the day I used this after 2 weeks straight at the Big E, and it was just so nice to just kind of sit back, eat a popsicle, and just relax, watch some Netflix, drink some wine, do a mask. After going for like 2 weeks straight, working crazy 10-hour days for 2 weeks straight, it was just nice to have that moment of peace and quiet with a little mask. This was definitely a part of that experience that was luxurious and awesome, and I recommend it. I think I would like to repurchase masks from Pharmacy sometime again soon. So I used up these this little sample of the Glam Glow Dream Duo like nighttime mask. So this is like a 2-step system, and there's like a primer or like a serum, I guess, which is this one, and then you type it off with this like moisturizer. This was kicking around in my like bucket of like tiny little sample size products that I have, and I was just like, you know what? I would like to have a couple more things in my empties this month, so I'm gonna empty these guys out. And you know, they have that amazing Glam Glow scent that all the Glam Glow products have, that like creamsicle scent, so I like that scent, but the problem is that it's fragrance, so that can be really irritating for people's skin sometimes. However, my experience with these products, be it that I haven't used them a ton, as you can see, I've only used this tiny sample. I've also had like foil packet samples that I've used of this stuff, but I've liked this product. I feel like it does make my skin feel really soft and smooth, really touchable. It smells good. It's like a fun experience to use Glam Glow products. I think that's part of the gimmick. I think Glam Glow wants their products to feel like an experience. However, sometimes the experience is at the cost of having the best benefits for your skin possible. So I've heard a lot of people talking about how this product, especially Kathleen Lights, I do remember Kathleen Lights talking about how she loved this for a long time and used it a lot, but out of nowhere it started to give her like texture and irritation, and I'm like, probably because of the fragrance. That's my guess, at least. So I won't be repurchasing these. Maybe if I'm feeling fun and cheeky, I might get a sample from Sephora of this stuff to take home again. But I wouldn't want to use them consistently all the time because of the fragrance. I feel like you would be vulnerable of getting a kind of sensitive reaction, you know. That creamsicle scent is really nice. It's pretty and I like it, and it makes me feel happy smelling it. And it goes on really smooth. The texture is nice. And yeah, they call themselves a overnight transforming treatment. And I do feel like my skin feels very different. And this little sample actually lasted me a good amount of time. I think I got like a good 6 uses out of these guys. Albeit I spread them out. I just had a little bit left in these that I had kicking around for like 3 months and I didn't use them. I finally used them all up. I spread it all onto my chest and everything, and my skin came out good, looking great the next day, but not interested in repurchasing, not anytime soon, especially because I've got so many other great sleeping masks that I'm trying to get through right now. So that's that on that. So I've got 2 facial moisturizers that I used up this month. The first one that I used up was the Drunk Elephant Polypeptide Cream. It's just like a face moisturizer and it's all used up. It was very good. I was kind of feeling that maybe it didn't live up to the hype. It was a great moisturizer, worked good. It gave my skin a little bit more bounce. My skin always felt super hydrated after I used it. It is great because they don't have like fragrances or any suspicious ingredients that could irritate your skin. And I definitely feel like nothing about this product could possibly irritate my skin ever. And I feel, yeah, actually now that I think about it, that is pretty pH balancing. And even though it's not as thick as the La La Retro Cream, I think it's definitely sinks in the skin better. It made my skin feel full, like it's like fully hydrated, like it has plenty of moisture. I feel like it really does help you retain moisture. And I do have another jar of this kicking around that I got as like a birthday gift last month in August, because last August was my birthday month, and Sephora was giving these out as birthday gifts. But yeah, I'm excited to use it again and use it some more. However, it wasn't my favorite. It was out of the 4 moisturizers that I used this month. I kind of rotated through all of them. This one was probably my least favorite. Here's another one of the ones that I used. This is the Tatcha Water Cream, also an excellent moisturizer. I think this one says that it's for oily to normal to oily skin, but I have pretty dry skin and I rather liked it too. I thought it was very hydrating and lovely. There is one more use left in here, but I didn't want to wait until like next month to review it for you guys. But yeah, I got one more use left in this guy. I love the packaging. I feel like this is such a cute little glossy jar. I feel like I might even keep the jar just to keep samples in, or maybe even like to give out to like clients that don't have a skincare routine. I'm just like, let me depot some like good moisturizer for you to try. You know, reuse the little tiny plastic jars in that way. These honestly had very similar textures. This one's a little bit thinner. It really soaks into the skin really nicely and leaves your skin super hydrated. Even as a person with dry skin, I still really like this. But still, not my favorite moisturizer that I used this month. Nothing wrong with it. Excellent moisturizer. Highly recommend. I would like to use it again one day, actually. In my Boxycharm this month, the Sunday Riley title came in, and it's an excellent moisturizer. It's my favorite moisturizer that I've been using this month, and you'll see that in my favorites video, which should be coming up. I don't know if it'll come up first or second, but it'll be posted around this time. That's the Tatcha Water Cream. Excellent moisturizer. Highly recommend. I have one more like facial skincare product to show you. I used up this mini of the Tarte Guard sunscreen SPF. It's a 30 SPF. Really nice. The only problem is this tiny bottle, like the spring stopped working halfway through, so I started to like kind of pull it out this way, which is probably less sanitary, but I feel like it didn't leave a white cast. It kind of blended really nicely, protected. I felt really protected. I felt like it was a little bit nourishing. A nice little SPF. And yeah, I've been trying to be a lot better about wearing SPF more consistently, even now that it's getting to be fall and the days are shorter and less sunlight is happening. But yeah, I've been trying to aggressively use up some of my tiny SPFs that I've had kicking around forever, and this was one of them, so finally used this guy up. and I like it. It's good. I don't know if it's my favorite. I haven't tried a sunscreen that has like blown me out of the water yet, but this one's nice. It's a good one. I used up this full-size body wash very early in the month, and I tried to like really use it up. I even added a little bit of water and stuff. This is just the Eucerin Baby Wash and Shampoo 2-in-1 tear-free formula. It's soap and fragrance-free and hypoallergenic. I use this stuff to wash my butt and shave my bikini area. I like having something that's really sensitive and soap-free and fragrance-free and hypoallergenic for that area, as to not disturb the pH balance of your lady parts. I did repurchase this. I really liked it. I liked how very simple it was, but still provided that slip, nice and slippery, so I could shave it without creating a lot of razor burn. It didn't have a smell, but it was like non-drying, very sensitive. I liked it, and went to Target the other day to replace this, or just like buy a fragrance-free body wash of sorts. And I thought, for some reason in my brain, that this was just like a fragrance-free product that Eucerin had for adults, but it turns out it was just they only have it in the baby formula. There's seriously a hole in the market for body washes that are fragrance-free for adults, like just like hypoallergenic fragrance-free. I'm fine with using the baby stuff. I mean, if it's for babies, that means it's very delicate and sensitive and gentle. And I did repurchase this one. It was fascinating going to Target the other day because like the health and beauty section is just blowing up. There's so much stuff available all the time. The baby section used to be very small. Used to be just like the Johnson's Baby shampoo, the Aveeno baby shampoo body wash that I used, and those were the two ones. And then like the Dove. I think there was a Dove baby one that I've used before, but now they have like Honest Beauty and like organics, baby organics, like, and then this was new when I bought it the first time, but I repurchased it because I really liked this one, and it happened to be cheaper than all the other ones that were available. So I figure don't try to fix it if it's not broken. This lasts me a good amount of time. I feel like I've had this the vast majority of the time that I've been living in this new apartment. Not that new anymore. I've been here for over a year and a half at this point. But yeah, I really recommend it for, if you're looking for something that's like fragrance-free, soap-free, gentle, hypoallergenic. This stuff is great, and it's cheaper than some of the other brands. I really love it for its simplicity. It's not that much cheaper, like most of the other baby body washes were like $8 for a bottle like this. But I feel like this one's a little bit bigger. This one was $7.50, all the other ones were $8 plus, so like this one a lot. Okay, the next product I have to show you is yet another body wash that I emptied out this month. You may recognize this product from my Ulta haul that I posted, I think it was in August at some point. The haul was from June. I remember in that video, I was worried about how I was gonna use this product because I had bought a giant bottle of Dr. Teal's body wash alongside this one. I wasn't supposed to use them both up, but this one's all gone and that one's almost all gone. So I guess I'm better at using up body washes than I thought. The reason that I was able to use this up was not because I used it as a body wash a ton, but I had run out of hand soap this month, so I decided to dump this all into my hand soap bottle, and it's been working great as a hand soap. So this is the Dionysus Goat Milk Skincare Bath and Shower Goat Milk Creme. And I don't know why they call it a creme, because it's very much a gel. It's very much a shower gel kind of deal. But I feel like it's very gentle. But getting this all used up by replacing it into my hand soap bottle, and it was really nice to wash your hands with. It was very hydrating. It didn't strip your hands. And this time of year I have to be really careful about that because now the air is getting drier. and my hands get really dry when winter rolls around. Like they crack and bleed and like turn very sandpapery. So sometimes I try to keep my hands moisturized as much as possible in the early part of the season to try to keep that at bay for as long as I can. I find that if I use like high quality hand soaps, that helps with that too. And yeah, this was great as a hand soap. It also was great as a body wash too. It does smell great. It is very hydrating, but I don't know. I really kind of enjoyed my Dr. Teal's body wash more. And of course, my L'Occitane shower oil is one of the most hydrating body cleansers that I've ever tried. So I kind of prefer that one more than this one. So I won't be repurchasing this, but this was nice. I've actually, as you can see right here, it says body wash, use me. I let my guests use this stuff, and a lot of them have reported that they just kind of love having the variety of stuff that I have in my shower. They're just like, oh, there's so many wonderful scents and a variety of options in your shower to cleanse yourself with. Isn't that great? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm glad you liked it because honestly, I'm kind of a body products enthusiast. Like, I love makeup and I love skincare, but I also love body care. I love body butters and lotions and shower gels and scrubs. Like, I love that stuff. Especially because I've kind of like my face skin. I'm blessed that I've always had kind of like a soft skin. I mean, dry. It's always been dry, but I've never had to suffer from breakouts or anything like that. No texture or anything like that. Just a little psoriasis here and there. So I've been blessed without my skin, but on my body, I deal with all types of crazy stuff. I have very dry skin, bumpy skin, you know, the chicken skin, eczema, psoriasis, the whole 9 yards. I deal with it all. So I'm kind of on a constant hunt to find really excellent body products that hydrate deeply and are sensitive and help you have just healthy skin. And yeah, I feel like this is very gentle. The scent is very slight. It's not like an overpowering honeysuckle scent. It's supposed to be like a honeysuckle and coconut scent. And yeah, it's not an overpowering scent. It's kind of like light and delightful. But I'm not going to repurchase it. Not anytime soon, at least. And I also used up the other Diana's product that I had. This is the whipped goat milk sugar scrub and the scent of vanilla bean, and I thought this was great. I really liked it. I do think I'm not going to repurchase it because I prefer a scrub that's a little bit more abrasive than this. I feel like the sugar granules broke down a little bit faster than I would like before I could really get the level of exfoliation I wanted for my skin. But I really kind of found the texture fascinating. It really lathered up nice. Like, you squeeze it out and it's like a gritty sugar suspended in a creamy kind of shower cream. And you rub it into your skin and the sugars break down. They like dissolve. And as they break down on your wet skin, they create a really rich lather. A really nice... It does lather up quite a bit, and you feel very, very clean after you use this. So I think you don't need to use a body wash with this. This suds up quite a bit and does leave you feeling really cleansed and refreshed. And I thought it was pretty moisturizing compared to a lot of body scrubs I've used before. And the scent is amazing. It's like this very, not subdued, but under control, like vanilla scent. I remember in the 90s, my sister had this like vanilla perfume that was vanilla. It was like like abrasive. It was very, very aggressive. An aggressive vanilla scent. I loved it at the time because I'm 8 years old. I'm just like, wow, it smells like vanilla. It was very, almost kind of like a sickly vanilla. This is not that. This is very kind of delightful, creamy kind of smelling. Like it smells fluffy. Like it smells very nice. I love the scent. It's like a very mature, sophisticated, under control, reserved vanilla scent that I liked. I do really enjoy the lather of this. This was awesome. It did exfoliate well. Although I prefer like a more aggressive exfoliation. I did find that if I dry brush first before I use this, I feel like I had the perfect amount of exfoliation at that point. And maybe, just maybe, I will repurchase this again, but I'd much prefer Lush scrubs and Tree Hut scrubs before I would repurchase this guy. But this was very fun to try. I'm glad I tried it out. And then I have 2 more little lotions. I used up 2 lotions this month. One of them was a lotion from Disney. This is just like the lotion that they had in their hotel room, but I decided to keep it because I love the scent. This is the Disney H2O Plus Beauty Sea Salt Body Lotion. And I really loved how the lightweight texture really smoothed it onto the skin. It was really easy to just like rub into your skin really quickly, and it absorbs really quickly so you don't feel greasy, and if you're in a rush you can still be hydrated and, you know, have body lotion on, but it's not going to be greasy, and it's like a really kind of energizing, fresh ocean scent. Like, I really love the scent in this. So I was happy to have it and use it. And having this around just kind of, I don't know, it was just kind of nice every time I pulled it out to think of Disney. I was just like, think of staying in the Floridian, which is a really nice hotel. Florida is fun, and Disney is fun, and I really loved it. Obviously, I'm not going to repurchase it because I don't know if you can purchase this. It's not like a groundbreaking lotion of any sort, but I like the scent, and I liked how lightweight it was and how well it absorbed. Usually I need more hydration than this offers, but you know, I liked it for what it was. And here's another lotion from Tree Hut that I used up. Another excellent scent that I love. This is one of my favorite scents from their lines. They have so many really great scents. Oh my gosh. Tree Hut comes up with some amazing scents, and I'm actually really interested. One of the next scrubs I get, when it comes time for me to purchase a scrub, I think I'm gonna get the vanilla bean one that they have. I'm really interested in that, but the Moroccan rose is so excellent. It's such a sugary rose kind of scent. This lotion is a little bit thicker than the Disney lotion, but it's still very lotiony. You know, it's different from a body butter because it's so lotiony. There's a little bit left, so I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand. But as you can see, I've been squeezing it pretty intensely. And yeah, I've been using this as like a body lotion, and I don't feel like it's hydrating enough for the body, but it's nice as a hand lotion just because when I'm working, when I'm face painting, my hands are constantly wet, and then I use a lot of those baby wipes on those longer days to clean off my hands between kids. And the more I use those baby wipes, the more my hands dry out. So it's nice to replenish my hands once in a while with a little bit of moisture. On the body, I feel like even though I'd like it to be more hydrating, the level of hydration that it provided maintained itself for a long time. Like, I feel like that level of hydration stayed on my skin for a long time. It claims to maintain skin moisture for 24 hours. I think I would say that. I do believe I had this in my favorites video last month, so you can check out that video to hear me talk more deeply about that. And I just love Tree Hut. I am currently using one of their body butters. It's a lot thicker and it's really nice. I can't wait to report back on that for you guys. But I'd be happy to welcome back into my life. I love the scent. The texture is great. It's very silky. It's got a very silky texture, so that's really nice about it too. And yeah, that's the Tree Hut Shea Moisturizing Body Lotion in Moroccan Rose. I did use up one hairspray this month. Big full-size Kenra hairspray. I had a hair gig this month where I had to do an updo just for one client, but I did practice the night before just to, you know, get my hands acquainted with the hairstyle that I'm going to be doing on my hair doll. And this was a really excellent flexible hold thermal hairspray. I did replace it with the Kenra number 9. This is the Kenra number 8 fast dry hairspray, but the number 9 doesn't have thermal in it, like thermal protection. Maybe I like it better because of the novelty, just because it's a new product, but I feel like that one kind of holds a little bit better. It's a little bit more workable. But I like this one because of the thermal protection, so I feel like that was really nice to have in the clients too. But for now, I have the number 9, and I really love having Kenra products in my kit because they just smell good and they're very effective. They look good. Like, I feel like having these products in my kit makes my kit look pretty pro. So yeah, I finally used up a full-size hairspray inside my kit. I do recommend it. I would repurchase this again, but right now I'm using the 9. I think I like the 9 better, but this one has a perk of having that thermal protection, so that's cool too. But yeah, I think the number 9 holds curls a little bit better. And then we have one last item. This isn't empty per se, but it's just getting really low down. I feel like the formula is getting a lot drier. It's behaving very differently from when I first got this mascara, and I've had this mascara for such a long time. So it's time to retire it. But this is the Wander Beauty Unleashed mascara. It looks like that. And this was featured in my favorites video. I think it was in April. But I've traveled with this a lot. Wander Beauty prides itself as like a makeup brand that you can travel with a lot. I've definitely traveled with it a lot. I really love this mascara. I feel like coats your lashes in a very thin, separating kind of way, separates them and lengthens them beautifully and gives them like a little fluttery finish. It's an excellent mascara for no makeup days. It's just kind of like on days where you're just wearing mascara. It's not a lot of mascara. It almost kind of looks very natural, and I really loved it. I would love to have it back again one day. This is a mascara that pairs well with other mascaras too. Like, it does a good job separating, and then you can put on a volumizing or thickening mascara on top, and it just like pairs well with them. It's great for the lower lash line too. It's not a mascara that's like too clumpy for the lower lashes. Not at all. It's excellent. But it's time to retire it because I've definitely had it way longer than 6 months. That is it, guys. And that is my September empties. I didn't think I was going to empty out so many products at the beginning of the month, or even at the end of the month, because towards the end of the month, I was just like, wow, I only have like 3 empties. What am I going to do? And I used up a ton more products, like basically all the lotions, the hairspray, facial spray, the masks. That's all stuff that I used up in the last week. The body scrubs. So much of this stuff I just used up in the last week. So it's interesting. I've been trying to aggressively like use up as many products as I can. There's so many products that I still have like only like 3 more uses left in them. So hopefully I'm going to be featuring a lot of empties again next month. So if you like empties videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, because I release a new empties video every month, and I try to give very thoughtful reviews about everything. I'm using it as a little bit of research for... I'm planning on doing like an end of the year series reviewing the top products I used. So hit the bell and subscribe if you're interested in seeing all that. Next month's video is going to be, I think, a big empties video. It's going to be pretty intense. Not only that, I do have a giveaway going right now. It's my 1,000 subscribers giveaway. Thank you so much for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. I hit it back in August, and last month in September I made this giveaway live, and it's still going on, so I'll leave a link down below to that video in case you want to enter the giveaway. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I really enjoyed hanging out with you. Let me know what you guys like emptied out in this month of September. Like any big heavy hitters, anything that really stands out to you. I'd love to know. And until next time, cheers. Bye. So it's August, or what day is it? September favorites video. I mean, it just, it was, I gotta change my battery. Of the